Welcome back, everybody. We got another episode of Amateur Pool. You guessed it. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me when we do this. I have a lot of fun doing it and hope you enjoy it. This is Tap League. It was played in Oxford at a place called Cushion's Lounge. And I'm playing the owner of this establishment. His name is Justin Z. We're just going to call him Justin Z, you know what I'm saying? I think it's Zuehlke, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't want to mispronounce his name. And let's be honest, Justin, your name's a little jacked up, bro. You know, it's not the easiest name in the world. So we're going to call him Justin Z. He's actually giving me a game here, which is unexpected, but I'll take it. I'll take the dang game, man. He played a combo, 1 into the 4. It was a good shot. And he ended up with good shape on the 1. So let's see what he does here. I think he probably, if he can cheat this into that way and then play top left, he can get the cue ball to come back around this way for the 2. He could also cheat it the other way, I think, but then his cue ball is going to be coming down this way unless he draws. He could draw it straight back. Yeah, that's what he did. It was a good play. There was a few different ways he could have did that. Nothing was super easy. You have to be pretty confident in your stroke to make any of those work. So he shaped the 2 well. He's going to play it down in the corner and probably draw or follow forward a little bit. He tried to stun over, and I think he's maybe partially blocked by the 9 here. Oh, he's getting down quick, so he must be able to see the 3. Yeah, he cheated it into the side. Went into that side over there, so he couldn't see it enough to hit it straight in, but he could see it enough to make it, which is really all that matters, you know? All right, now this is the shot right here, guys, and I've heard a lot of people say it recently, man. This small back cut like this, shooting the 5 that way on a back cut, when you're not stroking great, this is the first shot you start missing, in my opinion. At least I do. You know, I don't know if you guys are the same or not, but yeah, when I'm not stroking good or if I'm not feeling super confident, that is the first shot that I miss every time. It's weird. And I've heard a couple other people comment on it recently too. So I think it's a pretty common issue with most people. That shot's tough. You know, it's got to be hit right. It's easy to overcut. And now I'm at the table though. I get a look. You know, he's leaving me 4 balls. Good news for him, he doesn't leave me a super easy shot to start with here. I mean, there's really not a ton I can do. I may just bank it down this way. Yeah, just bank it down that way and try to put some blockers in there. I think he can actually still cut that ball in, if I'm not mistaken. The cue ball is going to go flying around the table, though. We'll see where it ends up. Oh, he played a safety. That was a smarter way to play it, man. And he's got me stuck pretty well here. So I've got no choice but the old 1-rail kick. And guys, I'm going to tell you right now, this is one of the hardest kicks for me. I would rather go 2 or 3 rails, but this 1-rail kick, when there's a lot of distance between the balls, I have a hard time. See, me trying to measure it up. I'm trying to measure it up with my stick right now, but I have a real hard time seeing this angle when I'm at the table. If they're somewhat closer together like that, it's easy peasy. But when they're far apart like that, I just don't see the angle for some reason. I don't know why. It's weird. It's one of the toughest kicks I have. So obviously I'm going to miss it because I keep telling you guys how tough it is, right? You already knew. You already knew I was going to miss it because I kept yapping about how hard it was. All right, so he's got 4 balls to get out here, guys. He should beat me, you know. But I will tell you, neither of us played our best in this set. You know, we didn't play horrible, but we definitely didn't play great. So whether he gets out here or not is yet to be seen. I just wanted to preference that so you don't say, man, what the heck? This guy's a 7 and the other guy's a 6. They both look like chumps, you know? Because I get that comment quite a bit. My favorite comment, and I get this probably once a week. If I would bet once a week, someone says, you're a whatever number I am at the time, whether it be a 6, a 7, 5, whatever game I'm playing, whatever number I am, they say, I can't believe you're that number. If you were in my area, you'd be this number. You know, people in my area are way stronger. Yeah, I love that comment. I get it all the time, guys. You know, it's good. And I'll tell you, there are some areas where people are pretty strong shots, but for the most part, man, it's like when you go to APA Vegas or TAP Nationals or wherever you go for a national tournament, people all over our country, you'll see that the handicaps aren't really that far off from one area to another. Like when I played APA in 22, singles 8-ball, I ended up getting second place. And I played people from all over the country, you know. So when people say I've got no business being that because people in my area would smoke you, you know, it's everybody's opinion, I guess. Everybody likes to think their area is tougher than the next. You know, that's a fact. It's a fact. And I'll tell you, there is one state in general where I feel like maybe the handicaps are skewed a little bit. And for some reason, it's Texas. There's a big pool community in Texas, and playing a skill level 6 or 7 from Texas feels a lot tougher than playing a skill level 6 or 7 from, you know, Indiana or wherever else they're from. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's just in my mind, but them damn Texans, boy, you guys are tough out there. Shout out to Texas, man. Shout out to Texas. Oh, Skinny Bob out there in Texas. Skinny Bob's. It's been putting on that Texas Open, man. Getting you guys all lubed up for them national tournaments. Anyways, guys, I'm rambling. I haven't even talked about this match once. I apologize to you, man. And I hope everybody's having a good day. You know, did I ask you how you're doing today? I hope it's all right. Hope you're doing well. All right, Justin's in a tough spot here. I don't think he can do anything except kick at this. And even that kick shot, he's so close to the 9, I think he's probably going to have to come this way at best. And I don't think the natural angle will hit the 6. So he's going to have to put a lot of right spin on it to come that way and hit the 6. He's looking at going 2 rails, like this, and like that. That's the way he's looking at going for it right now. This is a tough shot, though, man. This is a tough one to hit. Yeah. Anytime the cue ball is real close to the first rail you're kicking off of, the angle is just hard to see for whatever reason. For me, anyway, you know. Seems to be for him, too. All right, yeah, you see me lift my hand up there. It's because he didn't leave me, he gave me ball in hand, but look what he did with the 2. So I either got to try to put it back here and cut it all the way down or play the combo. I'm opting for the combo because honestly the combo isn't that hard. And the 2 ball should come over this way. If I keep the cue ball right in here, I should have a shot at the 2. Just don't hit it too hard. That might be too hard. Oh, it's going to make it. That's okay. I got the 4 still. Just in case I made the 2 and the 3. I shaped the 4 by lucky. I didn't mean to shape the 4. I didn't think the 2 was going to go. Just roll this one in nice and easy. 7 balls next, so it's right there. Would have liked a little more bounce on that. I've got that weird back angle shot now, but this one's so close it shouldn't be that hard. There's a couple ways I can play it. I can play it with center and get the cue ball over this way and back out. Or I could play it with a lot of draw and just send the cue ball immediately over this way and play it in the side. It looks like I'm using the draw. It's just easier for the speed. Yeah, then I don't have to worry so much about the speed. I can overrun it, shoot the 8 in the side, no problem. If I underrun that, I can still, even if I underrun it to here, I still have a shot, you know what I mean? So I was always going to have a shot going that way. That's why I liked it. Straight follow on that one, easy peasy. And hey, I'm going to make this 9 and I'm going to even up the score 1-1, you know? We're going to make it 1-1. There it is, guys. All right, so now it's a 6-5 race. I know Justin wasn't super happy about giving me a game on the wire, but I'm still fairly new to 9-ball and tap. So my numbers fluctuate a little bit. In 10-ball, I'm really new to 10-ball and tap, so my numbers fluctuate a lot there. 8-ball, I'm pretty secure. I've played a few sessions now with 8-ball, so my 8-ball numbers don't fluctuate quite as much as my 9 and 10. And my 9-ball numbers don't fluctuate quite as much as 10. So there it is. I don't know why I said all that, guys. It didn't make no sense. Well, it made sense, but I'm sure you don't care. You're probably sitting there going, shut the hell up, dude. Just shut your pie hole, Josh. Let's watch this match, bro. That's what I'd be saying to myself right now. Shut the front door. You know what I mean? Family channel. You guys know. All right, let's watch what Justin does here. He's going to follow forward for the 3 in the side maybe. Oh, yeah, he did. Ended up with the 3 in the side, but I think honestly he was trying to go around that 8 and shoot the 3 that way. He hit the 8, but now he's got it in the side. No problem, because look where the 6 is at. 6 is really easy. All he's got to do is make that 3, which he did. Hit the left edge of the 6, make it just so the cue ball bounces back out. Yeah, perfect. Now he's got the right angle. He can draw off of this and just come right down into here. Pretty easy stuff. Oh, he came off the rail and back over. It looks like he might have hit it too hard. He did. Yeah, I would have drew that straight down. It's less cue ball movement. I would have just drew off the rail straight down to here. You don't have to move the cue ball much at all. And if you underhit that, you always have a shot on the 9. Anywhere along that line, you're going to have a shot at the 9 ball. So that's why I would have played it the other way. He decided to go back and forth with it. And is it going to work? It is. Now we're going back and forth here. He won the first one. I won the second one. He won the third one. And we're on to the fourth. It's 2-1. We have an even race to 5 right now. Even race to 5. That was a good break. Made one in the... I don't know where that yawn's coming from. He made one in the side. I think he made one in the wing balls too in the corner, if I'm not mistaken. But you have to rewind the tape and tell me, because I didn't pay that close attention, to be honest with you. You know, pretty early in the day here, so I guess top of the morning to you. You know, I'm Irish, so I gotta say top of the morning. Top of the morning. Anyways, enough with the horrible Irish accent, guys. Back to the match. Good chat. Good chat. Ooh, he played that nice come around. 3 rails, landed nice on the 3 in the side. He's going to have to play this one with top, and hopefully he doesn't hit the 9 ball, and he can get the cue ball back over here. If he hits the 9, now it's going to end up being a little bit funny. Yeah, good job missing the 9. It was close. This one's looking like a break and run to me. Ladies and gentlemen, this is looking like a break and run. Get your butt out of my face, bro. Come on, man. I seen him trying to sit on my head. He was, man. Get out of here with that garbage, you know. That's this is a family channel around here. We can't be doing that kind of stuff. Shoot, what? Oh yeah, yeah. He's looking good here, man. Oh, he's falling a little straight on this 7. I know he didn't want to be that straight. I don't know. He's going to play it here, obviously. He may be able to follow the cue ball around that way, but that's, yeah, that's better. Just draw it back. He overdrew it, though. Now he's got a funky cut on this 9 ball. If he would have just drew that a little less and stopped anywhere in there, he would have had a way easier shot. Out here, the shot starts getting a little bit tough, you know what I mean? It's not the easiest shot in the world, for sure, and it's very missable. And if he misses it, you better believe I'm going to take advantage. Oh, he did miss it. Oh, he's not going to let me take advantage. Look at the leave, man. I guess it is possible. I'm not going to say I would ever shoot this, but it is possible to cut that mother trucker over there into the corner. But really what I like here with this particular shot, when I'm playing somebody tough especially, yeah. See, I'm marking it in the side, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to bank that one that way. If I miss the side, as long as I don't hit the point, the 9 ball should end up here. And I'm just going to stop the cue ball and leave it down here. That way it's kind of a two-way. If I miss, he's going to have a real tough shot. You know what I mean? It's the way I like to play this one. Okay, I missed it high, which doesn't turn out quite as well, but it's still okay. I left him a better shot than I wanted to. If I miss that low, then the cue ball, the 9 ball comes back over this way. And it's, you know, if I had the same speed on it, it would probably end up somewhere around there. Which, I mean, still going to be tough. I think he would have had to bank it, but nevertheless, he's going to try to fire this bad boy into that top right corner pocket. And if he makes it, he's going to be up 3-1 on me, guys. If he misses it, chances are I'm going to make him pay. You know what I mean? Ooh, close, close, close. Very good attempt. Oh, he's not going to make me shoot it. He gave it to me, guys. A little frustration setting in. All right, we're 2-2. So now I'm back up, technically. I only need 4 more. He needs 5 more. It's It's my break. Let's see if I can actually do something here, boys and girls. That was a good break. That one ball fell nicely into the side. I made a wing ball over here. It was a good break. I wish I could break like that every single time. All right, you see where the 3 ball's at? Obviously, I can cut the 2. I don't necessarily think I go for it here because the only way I could shape the 3 is bottom, outside, and try to come back around this way. But then I'm left with this shot all the way up table. The 7's in the way. It's real tough. That's why I'm taking a minute to think about it. So I like playing a safety here. Just bank the 2 over to here, leave the cue ball right there, and play a safety. Yep, that's what I like. I like that a lot because I could have made the 2, but getting to the 3 there was more risk than I was willing to take on. You know what I mean? I want to play him tough because I want to win, of course, and that's what that looks like. You don't always go for the out, and I'm getting better at that myself, man, because that's one thing that gets me quite often is I go for the out sometimes because I can make the out. Just because you can make the out doesn't mean you always should try for it. You know what I mean? You got to be real with yourself and say, how likely is it that I'm going to get out here? I know I could, but how likely is it that I will get out? Because that's really the question that matters. It's not so much can you get out here, it's how likely are you to get out? And then you decide whether to play a safety. And if you play a safety, you try to play position, you know, move the ball somewhere where it makes more sense. He made a good hit on that jump shot, guys. He didn't make it probably because he doesn't use a Raven jump cue, you know. He uses one of them other jump cues. It was, I was teasing him about that, and he was teasing me about it when we played. Him and I played 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball all in one night on League, and it was a marathon. We played for like almost 4 hours straight. It was a lot. But we kept teasing each other about our jump cues in particular. He would hook me and he'd say, I just thought you might want to pull out the Raven, you know? And then when he missed one, I'd say, well, you'd have made it if you'd had a raid. It was fun, man. Justin's a good dude. I first met Justin because he was subscribed to my channel. I didn't know him, but he reached out and wanted to play some. And he knows a lot of the same people I know. He's friends. We have mutual friends. So I said, sure, man, let's get together and play. And we got together and played. This was quite a while back. Well over a year, I'm sure. And then he bought this place and reached out to me. He's wanted me to start coming up and stuff. And he's got the system I'm recording on right now is his system at his place. It's pretty nice, man. I don't have to carry like cameras up there when I play League up there. I can just take my laptop, plug into his system, live stream, record, everything, man. Sure does make life easier for a gentleman such as myself, you know. Anyways, good chat, guys. I'm talking. In the meantime, he's running out. He's going to play this with probably... He could play outside spin and come back this way. It just gets a little dangerous with the possible scratch there. So I go inside, yeah. Yep, he overhit it, though. That's the thing about playing the inside English. You got to remember that ball is going to pick up speed off these rails because of the spin. So you hit it a lot softer than you think you need to hit it. His last name is Justin Z, and his shape was like a Z. So, yeah, I don't know. Stupid. I know it's stupid, guys. I can't help but to be stupid. You know what I mean? It's too much fun not to be. Or it's too much fun to be. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know, guys. Oh, I don't know if he was trying to play a safety. I got to think he was trying to make that shot because the safety there would have been hit a lot softer. And it wasn't safe. Obviously, he left me the shot there. Getting to the 7, though, I'm looking right now. That tells me I'm going to play this with center ball because I want to follow the tangent line over and back for the 7. I could also play it with top and come around this way, but then I think the 9 ball might get in the way if I do that. I like this stun shot. It just makes the shot tough because I got to hit it pretty firm. Or not real firm. I cheated my stun there by using a little bit of draw, so I wouldn't have to hit it too hard. So in other words, it ended up performing like a stun shot, but really it was more of a draw shot. So the backspin on the ball was just about to stop spinning backwards when it made contact with the ball, and then it reacted like a stun. Read a book, bro. Look it up. You know what I mean? Just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. I still get confused by some of these rules in pool, man, trying to remember. Yeah, for the longest time when I first learned that the cue ball spin will add spin to the first object ball, but it's opposite. You used to be able to see me at the table a lot of times doing this. Trying to figure out which way it was going to spin, you know? But you get used to it pretty quick, man. Then it's just second nature. You just know. The good old days, man. Ah, boy. Man, you forget how much you can learn in this game, how much is involved with it, you know? I still learn new stuff all the time when I play pool, man. It's amazing to me. You guys have taught me probably as much as I've taught some of you. I know I haven't taught all you guys stuff. Most of you guys already knew a lot of this stuff, but reading your guys' comments, like, hey, did you know that you could have played it this way, or you could shoot like this, or maybe try this in your stroke? And a lot of that stuff has helped my game a lot, man. So thank you guys. Speaking of thank you guys, hit the subscribe button so I can thank you again. And we're going to do it anyway. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button, guys. I'm at 40K. On my way to 50K. That's the next stop. 50K town, you know? K-town, 50K town. Have you ever been there? No. Well, come with me. You know, hit the subscribe button. We'll go together. Come on. Anyways, good chat. Back to the match. Back to the match. Back to life. Back to reality. I'm waiting on that person from the other table to move so I can take my shot. That's Keith. I know him. He used to play with my mom and my stepdad on their team. All right, so now he's out of the way. I can get up here and take my shot. 3-ball, bottom, outside. Come around this way for the 4. Bottom spin with outside. Oh, I hit it too hard. You better hurry up and go all the way up here then. Man, that was probably one of the worst places I could have left it, guys. Now I got a thin cut, and I got to get the cue ball to come down this way over into here. Oh, I banked it. I banked it for fun and for shape. Oh, did the cue ball stop in time is what I want to know. I don't know if it did or not. Nah, I can tell by my face it didn't. If it did, I would already be down shooting it. Yep. It did not stop in time. That was a pretty good attempt to get that shape there, man. I thought for sure I was going to cut that, but the bank was probably a little easier to shape on, but obviously not easy enough because look at me now. I'm trying to curve that. Oh, man. We're not going to talk about what just happened there, boys and girls. We're not going to talk about it. We're going to pretend like it never happened, and we're going to move on. You know? Good chat. All right. Don't touch that ball, Justin. Foul. Foul. Someone, ref, call foul. Get him. Get him, guys. That's a foul. Just kidding, man. We play, in case you guys haven't noticed by watching my videos, we play pretty relaxed. Or I do anyway. Some people in the league, they're uptight, I guess. There's a couple here and there, but not a ton. But for the most part, I like to play a relaxed game. I'm not squabbling over little stuff like that. Even if I see a little foul, if I didn't call a spotter ahead of time, I don't even try to call him on the foul, right? It's my fault for not calling someone to watch it. I just do my best to avoid arguments. I just cracked my knuckles right into the microphone. I'm wondering if that translated. If you guys heard, if you heard that, leave a comment and just say, crack, crack, you know? And not the kind you smoke, bro. It's a family channel. I'm talking about my knuckles cracking. You already know, bro. You already know. All right, looks like Justin's going to take this one. I don't foresee him missing this. It's not that hard of a shot. And he did, but is he going to scratch? Oh, he's giving them away left and right, boys and girls. It's not even Christmas time, Justin. You're giving me gifts, bro. You're all right. You know, you're all right, Justin. Nice guy, man. I'm going to give you a gift right back, dude, because I feel bad. There you go. Merry Christmas. Now we're both set on gifts. Now we can get back to playing. You know what I mean? That's funny, man. He gave me that last game, and then I scratched on the break right back to him, man. I shouldn't have done that. You know? Shouldn't have done it. Oh, man. Likely he gets out here. Unless he hooks himself behind the 5. Yep. It's very unlikely that I get back to the table. You never know. Could. He played that with top inside, top left. He hit the ball and just had the cue ball drift back. That was a good shot. He could play this one back and forth. Yeah, which he did. He also could have just played it soft and stunned out like this and shot the 6 that way. Either way is fine. I don't mind the way he played it. He let his stroke out. He likes to, he's been, I don't know if he likes it better or not, but he's been playing on big tables a lot. And that's why you've seen him stroke that further like that. He's someone who plays on a big table is used to stroking long stroke, I guess you call it. So when they have the option of either playing it easy, like a touchy shot, or stroking it out and going a couple rails, most of the time they stroke it out. When in doubt, stroke it out, man. You know, it sounds like beginning to a porno or something, but you know that's not the case because this channel is made for families. You know, 100% families, you know, especially moms. How creepy was that, bro? I apologize to you. It was meant to be funny, and as soon as I did it, I'm like, oh, man, that seems pretty creepy, bro. Anyways, good chat, guys. Back to the match. Back to the match. All right, Justin's got a bit of a cut here. He should run into the 9. Where it goes from there, we don't know. He missed a cut. He looks like he kind of jabbed at that a little quick. He's been shooting pretty smooth so far. Oh, man, why'd you have to leave me that? I don't know if that goes in there. It definitely goes when I curve it like that, you know. But I don't know if it goes straight in past the 3 or not. Maybe if I hit it soft, maybe I can just graze it. I don't know. We'll see. This don't look like I'm going to hit it soft, though. I tried to stroke it through there, man. Just didn't fit that easily, you know. I was going to say something super inappropriate, man, but I got to remember this is family stuff around here, guys, you know. Family stuff, man. So I had someone reach out to me. My last video I posted, I was letting you guys know that I needed like a low skill level 3-ish to play on my dream team in Philly for the rally in the valley at the Super Billiards Expo. And I had someone reach out to me, man, so I got them on my team now. So if you're going to be out in Philly, come say what's up. I also spoke to Raven, and they're going to send me a few things, they said, to take out to Philly, you know, so I can pass a couple items out and, you know, hook some people up with some free items, man. I don't know exactly what they're going to send me yet, but I should have some stuff to do some giveaway stuff out there. It's not going to be like competition giveaways and win a prize, nothing like that. Just if I have an item and you come up and say, what's up, Josh? I'll say, what's up, man? Hey, have a Raven blah. You know, maybe a glove or tip tool or whatever they send. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to send. They'll probably send a bunch of patches or something. I don't know. I don't know, but I'll have some stuff. I should have some stuff I can pass out to you. So come say what's up if you see me out in Philly roaming around. The other thing, too, I have plans to do like a vlog style video in Philly. And I'm going to record my matches, too. But I have a plan to do like a vlog style video. And, man, I hope it goes well. I tried to do a vlog video back in Sandusky for Tap Nationals. And it had been so long since I used my GoPro, I forgot to set the stabilizer on the video, so all of the footage was shaky like that, man, because it wasn't stabilized, you know. And man, that really irritated me because I had some good footage that I could have used, but nobody can watch that video. It just make you sick, man. It looks like the Blair Witch Project or something, you know. And I ain't gonna put it out. I ain't gonna do it. You know, wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. Who's that, guys? I ain't gonna do it. I think Dana Carvey, back in Saturday Night Live days, used to portray that guy. It was funny. Oh boy, man. 4-3. I'm up here. I only need 2 more racks, but I tried to play a safety on him there. I just underhit it and left the 2 exposed. So he's got a shot here all the way down table. It's not easy, though, and he missed it. Lucky for me. I told you guys we didn't play our best in this set. That's for sure. I mean, we didn't play horrible. You know, we're not missing too many easy shots. We're missing some tough shots, though, which is to be expected when you're not playing great. All right, what do I do with this? Oh, I think I see it. I think I chip it off the rail down here, play a little bottom, or I could try to cross bank it, but that's a dumb way to play it. I'm doing it the dumb way, of course. Of course, I'm doing. Well, you thought I was not gonna do it the dumb way, bro? That's the way we roll around here. If there's a dumb way to play it, I'm gonna play it that way. That's for sure. It's just facts. Facts of life, Jake. All right, I think I left him a clean shot. Yep. Good shot. The three's sitting so close to the pocket. He's fine where he's at. He's got to make sure he gets on this too. I play straight top, maybe a little top right to come down. He could choose to come all the way down. This can be tricky. That 8-ball's big. Oh, he missed it. He missed it because he didn't want to mess with the 8-ball, so he tried to cheat it and use draw to get on top. His shape was pretty good. He had a good shape, but instead of trying to mess with that 8-ball to put follow and come down here for it in the side, he decided to cheat it with draw and come over that way, effectively creating what is known as a heart. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I don't know where that came from. I don't know where it came from, you know. You don't know, because I don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Yeah. All right. What do we got here? What am I doing? What am I doing, dude? I can see. Oh, am I on the 3-ball still? Yeah, I thought he made the 3, but he didn't. Oh, smart safety, Josh. Smart safety. I wasn't necessarily trying to get the 3 right behind the 8 like that. Obviously, big bonus that it happened that way. I was creating separation and just trying to leave him end to end. You know, end rail to end rail. It's a safety. You see that safety quite often on 9-foot tables. You don't see too many people play that safety on a 7-foot table. It's a little more touchy, I think, on a 7-footer. But that worked out nice for me, especially with that 8-ball there. If the 8-ball wasn't there, I think he could have actually cut it in. He's going to have to kick behind it, and he's going to try to stick it. I don't think it's going to work, though, because the 8's in a funky spot. Yeah. If he would have hit that right to stick the cue ball down here, then the 3 would have hit the 8 and just went like this, you know, back and forth that way. He left me a pretty easy out here, guys, and this is going to put me on the hill if I get it. I mean, chances are I'll be able to run these out, but you just never know. You just never know with me. Slight little draw on that. It's perfect. Yeah, pretty easy out here. The worst thing I can do, though, is shaping from the 8 to the 9 is the hardest part. That could get me. You never know. You never know. It shouldn't, but you never know. You never can tell, you know, these days. You never can tell a lot of things these days. All right, enough of that. Back to the match. I'm a little close to the rail. But yeah, it looks like I'm going to put left spin on it and just try to come back up this way. Just don't scratch, Josh. Okay, I hit it slow enough. Good. So that's a big thing I learned a few years back, guys. When that scratch is a possibility, like it was on that shot, that scratch in the side was a real big possibility. What I do is just make sure I don't hit it hard enough to get to the scratch. Then I don't have to worry about the scratch at all. I can put the right amount of English on it. That's what I did there. You know, I feel like I'm going to miss it. Yeah, gosh, dang it. I don't know why I knew it. I could see it in my stroke. I just looked like I wasn't very comfortable. Man, that was an easy shot, too. I got good shape on the 9. I just couldn't finish it up, man. That's bad right there, boys. All right, the only thing I left him, well, 2 shots. He could try to cut it, but that's tough, man. I think more realistically, he back banks it cross side. Cue ball should come this way. Likely he'll put a little left spin on it. So the cue ball should come around like this. He's just got to be careful not to scratch down here. And of course he's got to make the shot. I mean, back cut banks are not the easiest shots in the world. I felt like he was going to make that one, but he didn't. He came close though. Ooh, that's pretty close to the rail. That's a pretty thin cut, man. I believe the cue ball is higher than the 9 ball, if I'm not mistaken. It's hard to tell, but I think it is. So I've got to try to cut that up into that point, basically, and let it drop. Yeah, it's not as easy as it looks, that's for sure, but let's see how I look when I get down on it. Oh yeah, I think I'll make it. I look pretty comfortable. Yep. All right, I'm on the hill. I'm on the hill, boys and girls. We are on the Cypress Hill, you know. Jump up and get down. Oh, that's House of Pain. What Cypress Hill sing? Oh, insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. You know, Cypress. Shout out to the 90s. Shout out to the 90s, man. Can't help but to love it. Can't help but to. My wife's friend has a birthday party this Saturday at a bar, and it's 90s theme. But it's out in public at a bar, so it'd be kind of weird. Everybody dresses up wearing their damn cross colors and Carl Kanai jeans, man. You know, Jinkos and whatnot, Skids. Who remembers Skids? Do any of you guys remember Skids? They were early 90s. The Skid, they were pajama pants, man. Real big, baggy pajama pants. What am I looking at here? Can I get out here, guys? Can I possibly run a rack? Jeez, I've been trying to run a rack all match, you know, and I just can't seem to get it done. I've been practicing a little bit lately. In fact, I've made a commitment to myself for the past 3 days now to get on the table every single day like I was doing before, because I need to get ready for April, Super Billiards Expo. Pretty sure I'll be playing in that tap tournament as a 7, 8-ball 7. That's what I am currently. I doubt they're going to drop me back to a 6, but that'd be cool if they did. Be a whole lot cooler if they did. And I'll tell you, in tap, some of the 7s are monstrous, guys, like close to 700 Fargos. So I'm probably going to get killed, but it's going to be a good time, man. I get to hang out with a lot of you guys, so I'm excited for it. But what I don't want to do is go out there and embarrass myself. So I've been practicing up, you know. I made a commitment to practice every day until we go, just to make sure I'm in stroke, and give myself the best opportunity I can. That's all I can do. You know, I can't control if I win or lose, but I can control how prepared I am. And that's all I plan to control. I plan to be prepared and try my best, man. That's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. All right, Josh. A little bottom here, a little right spin, or maybe straight bottom, because this angle is pretty. Ooh, okay, that works. I did have a little right spin. I was wondering, because I would like to have drawn behind that 8-ball, but then I draw it real close to that center pocket, that middle hole. You know, you guys know about that middle hole, bro. You scratch in that middle hole every chance you can. You know, if there's a chance to scratch in the middle hole, it's going to scratch. Usually, you got to be careful about that middle hole. No one ever expects it. No one ever expects to scratch it. That was a pretty good shot with good shape, I think. Yep, pretty good shape. All right. All right, all right. Now, if I can just make this 8 and follow forward, then I believe, I'm not 100% certain. Did I win the last rack? Is this going to be a break and run? I do not recall. I think it might be, though. It might be a break and run. Or did he break and I'm running out? I can't remember. You let me know in the comments. Leave a comment, say either break and run or no break and run. That way I know. Because I think this was a break and run, but I'd have to rewind the tape, and I can't do that right now, man. Yeah, that's it. That's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. All right, got like 3 ladies that watch, right? I met Christine. Christine, if you watch this, shout out to you, you know, and your husband, Mike. I met them guys the other night. They started playing League in my area, man. Kudos to you guys. I look forward to playing, and Mike actually kicked my butt, man. I wasn't recording that night, but it was on live stream. So if you happen to catch that, man, you're a real one. All right, guys. Thanks so much. If don't forget, I got a discount code for Raven. You know, 10% off to you. Discount code Josh. If you want short rail merch, that's my line. Go to shortrail.com. The link's in the description. And that's pretty much it, man. We'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm going to end you with a little short rail commercial today, boys. It'll be a little different. Take care and peace.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change.